Hi everyone, welcome to SMI Hub. My name is Julie and I'm so excited to have you here. So before I dive into what I want to say, I just want to basically talk about getting a college degree. You know, many times when we think about doing a postgraduate course or something, we think about the university. But do you know you can actually go to a college and get a degree and just be as employable with half or with a fraction of the amount you pay if you had gone to like a university to have that degree. Okay, so there are many advantages of having a degree from college. It depends on what you're looking for. So if you are not like really inclined to research, you are not interested in doing research, and you have your money to pay, because usually colleges don't have like full funding or full scholarship to cover degrees. You can actually apply for like little pockets of fund here and there, but there is no like funding that actually covers your degree straight up from your admission. So if you have the money to pay, and if you are willing to you are not interested, that's the word, if you are not interested in doing research, then a college degree may actually be for you. And the thing is, it's generally cheaper. So international students that want to pay out of pocket and are concerned about exchange rate and all of that, we have it easier going to a college. And another good thing about getting a college degree is they are usually a blend of academic and hands-on training. So with a college degree, you get to have real hands-on training in addition to classes and, you know, the academic part of your degree. And that's wonderful. As I said, if you are interested more in just going straight to industry and, you know, diving in and working, being employable, a college degree might be all you need, really. Okay, so I'm making this video to create awareness, first of all, before I dive into the information I have for you guys. So I'm making it first to create awareness that you can always go to a college to get that postgraduate degree you want. And as international student, you can always go to a college and use that, you know, to become a permanent resident if you want. Okay, so now let's go to the news that we have. So there is this pilot program called Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. With all that is happening now with COVID-19 and its impact on immigration, there's been a huge impact on immigration, especially people that are outside of the country. And right now, the government of Canada is trying to focus on what they have. So it's trying to focus on people that are inside the country. And that's why a study permit or going to study in Canada might actually be the right move at this point in time. So I want to talk about the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. And if you have a degree or a diploma or even a trade or apprenticeship for at least 2 years in a recognized college in New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, or Newfoundland and Labrador. So if you have in these 4 provinces, you are eligible to apply for a permanent residence under this stream. You do not need to meet the work experience requirements if you are an international graduate. You know, the norm is that when you go to college or you have a degree from the university or whatever, you work for like a year and then you now apply. Except if you go through the provincial nominee stream, where, you know, the MSc, for instance, MSc provincial nominee stream, Ontario does something like that. In that case, you really, and I think even with that, you still have to show work experience or something. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so, but for this particular pilot program, you don't need it. All you need to show is your certificate. So if you have a degree, a diploma, or a certificate, or a trade or apprenticeship certification that took at least 2 years, so you have to watch out and be sure that the program is going to be for at least 2 years, and make sure that the program is from a recognized post-secondary institution in one of these 4 Atlantic provinces that I talked about. And they are New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, or Newfoundland and Labrador. So if you have a degree for any of these 4, and you were a full-time student for the entire time you were studying, so you must make sure that you do not turn, you do not switch to part-time. Make sure you are a full-time student, which of course is the norm with international students, okay? So make sure you're a full-time student. So if you are that, and also you must have lived in this province for at least 16 months out of the 2 years before you graduated. So if you, for instance, if you want to travel, you can travel actually out of Canada or out of the province. But just make sure that you have at least 16 months cumulatively that you have spent in the province before you graduated. Very important. Once you meet all of these requirements, you are eligible to apply under the stream. And then one last thing is that make sure that your permit is still valid as at the time of application. So if you're on a study permit, make sure it's still valid. If your study permit is almost expiring, you can switch to a visit visa or something, or maybe a work permit or something. Just make sure that whatever you are on is still valid as at the time of application. Just like that, you get to have your permanent residence. So look into that if you are in that situation. Also, if you're interested in that, you could plan towards it and just plan your program and plan your college degree towards that. I hope I've been able to pass across something very important. This is an update video, and once in a while I'll be doing update video that just talks about the different opportunities that are coming up to help you guys make your, the whole transition easier. Until the next time on my channel, bye.